Right. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm honored here to introduce the great work of Boston TRACON controller, 10-year veteran Dave Chesley. He was instrumental in saving the life of a Cessna 172 pilot, Lihan Bao. Bao was flying into Martha's Vineyard for only the second time. She'd taken off out of Caldwell Airport in New Jersey and landed at Groton New London Airport in Connecticut in order to file her IFR flight plan for the second leg out to Martha's Vineyard. It's a summer night. It was foggy. She was flying over the ocean, conducting an ILS to runway 24. The tower there had just closed for the night. Bao had become distracted by her VOR receiver, swinging left and right, and by a group of bright lights. Then she heard a noise, and she hit something. Dave could see that she made an instantaneous 90-degree left turn and tried twice to reach her. She finally called in her emergency to Dave. Hearing the pilot say that he hit something is your worst nightmare as a controller, but Lihan was still flying the plane. Dave was the perfect controller to assist her. He's an experienced pilot himself, so is his wife Jody, who's a controller at Boston Tower. They even live in a house that's on an airport, and they can taxi their airplane right from their garage right onto the runway. So together, the couple owns and flies a home-built single-engine Murphy Moose, which is the first time I've ever heard of that airplane. Dave could hear that Leanne's voice was shaking. He first worked to try and calm her down. Then he focused on assisting her with flying the airplane and maintaining a straight and level attitude. After that, he knew he needed to get her down safely, and so he figured out their options together. But the weather at Martha's Vineyard wasn't good. Low ceilings, fog, and poor visibility meant trouble. Another landing attempt there would not be the safest option. Dave knew there was a better option just northeast with VFR conditions and an 8,000-foot runway. It was Otis Air National Guard Base on Cape Cod. Let's listen to how this save unfolded. Please play the video.
Cessna might be clearing emergency.
Air 7 Delta Mike, Boston approach.
We think we hit something when we approach the runway.
Air 7 Delta Mike, are you able to maintain level flight and altitude?
Not able. The wing cannot be leveled. Cessna Mike.
Air 7 Delta Mike, okay, so are you unable to control the aircraft at this time?
I'm trying. The aircraft is slowly climbing at 80 knots.
Air 7 Delta Mike, roger. Just try to maintain altitude there, try to hold your wings level, and if you're able, just advise what the issue with the aircraft is.
I think we hit the wing, so the airplane cannot be maintained level. Cessna Mike.
Air 7 Delta Mike, okay. Just try to keep wings level there and maintain your attitude, and if you're able, begin a slow climb, maintain 3,000. And just keep us advised. When able, fly heading to 060. Just try to maintain a northeastbound heading. Climb and maintain 3,000.
Cessna Mike, I'm able.
Air 7 Delta Mike, you're the only passenger on board?
We have another people on board. Cessna Mike.
Air 7 Delta Mike, roger. Just try to maintain a northeastbound heading. I'm going to try to get you into some VFR conditions up towards Hyannis area. They're reporting 10 miles and clear. The altimeter 3000. And again, just try to maintain wings level and keep your power up. And if you're able, a slow climb to 3,000.
Slow climb to 3,000, Cessna Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, and when you're able, are there any engine indications or any issues with your engine?
Engine is fine, but we have 15 gallons left. Cessna Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, okay. When you're able, try to begin a northbound turn, heading 360. I'm going to bring you towards Coast Guard Air Station. They have a long runway there, and they're reporting VFR conditions. So when able, heading 360 and altitude to your discretion, try to maintain 3,000.
360, try to maintain 3,000, Cessna Mike.
Number 7 Delta Mike, you're doing a great job. The Coast Guard Airport is now 11 to 12 o'clock and 8 miles. Altitude is your discretion. And they have put the approach lights on to runway 5 and turned up the intensity of all the airport lights, and any runway will be available.
Roger, Cessna Mike.
7 Delta Mike, you're doing a great job. Runway 5 is 8,000 feet, and
Roger, we think we have the runway inside, Cessna Mike.
7 Delta Mike, okay. When you're able just to proceed towards the airport, again, runway 5 is 8,000 feet in length and the approach lights are up. The tower's coordinated for you.
Roger that, 7 Delta Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, the wind at Coast Guard Air Station is 240 at 5, visibility 10. The sky is clear, temperature 21 to 2.20, altimeter 3002.
Roger that, 3002, 7 Delta Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, the Coast Guard Airport now 1 o'clock and 7 miles. You have the airport in sight?
We have the airport in sight, 7 Delta Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, are you still able to maintain your altitude?
Affirmative, 7 Delta Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, roger. Runway 5, you are cleared to land and just proceed inbound to the airport.
Hey, runway 5, clear to land. 7 Delta Mike.
Or 7 Delta Mike, you're doing a great job. Tower does have you in sight there, and again, they do have equipment standing by for you.
Roger that, 7 Delta Mike.
Lihan told us after the event that Dave gave her headings and altitudes with a voice that made her believe she and her passengers were going to make this out alive. Successful air traffic control is not simply about the technical expertise. It requires a cool and calm demeanor to let the pilot know that we're in this together and nothing's going to happen to you on my watch. Dave's performance exemplified that fact and helped save a life on that day. Brothers and sisters, please join me in congratulating 2020 New England Archie League Medalist Safety Award winner Dave Chesley. So Dave and his wife just had their second baby, and he was unable to attend, so I will be receiving his award on his behalf.